This is lesson 4.9, Estimating Distances with a Map Scale, the parent help video for grade 3 everyday math. We have 3 vocabulary words we're going to look at in this lesson. The first is map scale, and the map scale is a tool on a map to help estimate distances. So this is the map that we use in our books today, and the map scale is right down here, and it will tell us that 1 inch represents 300 miles. So that means 1 inch on this map, so let's say from here to here, is about 300 miles if we were to drive it, okay, or if we were to walk it. Somehow the distance between there. And the scale factor is how much a unit represents. Okay, so in this case the scale factor is 1 inch is going to be 300 miles. Alright, and those are very important things, because simply an inch, well, if it's just an inch, we could just take one step and our foot would cover the whole United States. Okay, but we know that doesn't happen, and that's why we have a map scale to tell us this is not just one, a foot across here. This is hundreds of miles. This is like a few thousand miles across here. Okay? Now, the other piece of this is, the other vocabulary word is as the crow flies. So as the crow flies, if we think about how crows actually fly, right? They fly in a straight line. Okay, crows don't have to follow the roads, right? If you have a map, usually we would have roads going from one place to another. We would stay on the highway, or we would, travel down a road. But it might be quicker, in fact, if there were, say, a shortcut right through the forest. When you notice a crow flying, you don't see a crow following the road, necessarily, because the crow can just fly over trees. So what as the crow flies mean, if we wanted to go, let's say that from Bangor, or Dover-Foxcroft, all the way to Los Angeles, if we go as the crow flies, we would just go in a straight line. Okay, and the straight line is going to be the shortest distance, in fact, between 2 points. If we think about that, that'll be the shortest. If we have to come down over here and then go on the highway and then go through New York and all the way through Pennsylvania, and look, we're kind of going however the highway goes, it's going to be a much longer journey, in fact, distance-wise, than if we were to just go straight from point to point. The problem is, we're not crows, so we can't just fly over everything. Okay, we have to actually take the road when we go. But if we look at the distance from one point to the other, that's called as the crow flies, the straight distance. Alright, as far as how you can help with this at home, please pull out maps. Alright, if you've got maps at home, take a look at maps. You can use maps also on the internet. You can use Google Maps. Okay, if you've got Google Maps, anything that will help you see a map. If you go on any family trips, please go ahead and take a look at the distances on there and the map scale. Whoops, I'm pointing to it, but it's gone now. Please look at what the map scale is and talk about the scale factor with kids. And just talk about different places and where they are and how you might get there. Anything like that is going to help as kids learn to estimate distances. And we want kids to be able to solve problems and figure out how far different regions are apart using a map scale. We want them to be able to find missing numbers on a number line and use the map scale to estimate distances between 2 places. So that is basically what we're working on in this lesson and how you can help at home. So this is lesson 4.9, Estimating Distances with a Map Scale.